Yes. You are welcome. Yes, the season is practically over. I think we have about 2 or 3 matches left. And we already have champions in the EPL. So it's only right that we congratulate the winners of the EPL. So congratulations to the winners of the EPL this is Arsenal. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes, so congratulations to the actual winners. Manchester City. Yeah, big congratulations to you guys. Well, congratulations either ways. Hi, you're welcome to Smokey's Football Channel. My name is Smokey and I'm your host. Here we get to talk about football news in general and betting tips at times. So, if you're new here, please endeavor to subscribe. Click on the bell notification so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. Give us a thumbs up and leave comments in the comment section. So, let's get on with today's work. Yeah, today I'll be talking about a few things. I'll be talking about the Chelsea team in itself. I'm sure everybody has heard the news that Mauricio Pochettino is now Chelsea's official new manager. Yeah, towards the later ending of the season, we didn't play with any manager. We had a caretaker in the likes of Frank Lampard, who was the caretaker, just caretaking. So I'm not surprised we were losing so much because he wasn't coaching, he was just doing the caretaker job. You understand? So right now we have a manager coming in, and yeah, there's been a lot of news going here and there. But the most important news is the transfers, the players going in, and maybe some players coming in. Yeah, so some names have been mentioned, and I think about 7 names that were mentioned, and the names are Hudson-Odoi, as in the ones that were really mentioned, that speculations came up that these particular players are leaving the team. Hudson-Odoi, Christian Pulisic, Aubameyang definitely, Kovacic, Ziyech, Mendy. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 7 names. So those were the 7 names that were rumored to be leaving the club, and which are quite true. No, okay, I think I mentioned 6, not 7. I mentioned Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Aubameyang, Kovacic, Ziyech, Mendy. There's still one more player. Well, as during the course of this video, if I remember, I'll bring it up. But let's do a brief analysis of these players in particular. Hudson-Odoi in himself, I mean, Hudson-Odoi he had a terrible season, I think. I think the mistake we made with Hudson-Odoi, it's really painful. It's really painful. There was a time, I think, was it Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich was bidding for Hudson-Odoi for one ridiculous amount. They were really interested in this guy because then he had prospects. I mean, who was our manager then? I've forgotten who our manager was. Was it Mauricio Sarri or somebody? But bids came in for Hudson-Odoi then. I mean, I don't know what they actually saw in this guy that they didn't sell him. They just kept on to him and they weren't playing him. They still weren't paying him. So, I don't know, it's really a regrettable one for both the team and both the player himself. So right now, I really don't know what he's going to do. I really don't know, because coming back to Chelsea now, he doesn't have a place in that team. He doesn't. With the likes of Modric, Noni Madueke, Sterling, he doesn't have a place in that team. And Nkunku is still coming too. So I really don't know what happened with him. If any team comes up with any bid, let them just let him go. Let him go. But now the problem is getting a bid for Hudson-Odoi. That would be really difficult because there is no record for last season. There is no special record for last season. Yeah, that being said, that's for Hudson-Odoi. Christian Pulisic, it's also a sad one for him because we all know during his time during Frank Lampard's first tenure when he was really a manager. Christian Pulisic was doing great things then. Even under Thomas Tuchel, when we played against Real Madrid, he was doing great things. He and Timo Werner then, but I don't know, something just snapped in him and everything just went south. I think he had a problem with Thomas Tuchel, then it just never came to limelight again. I don't know what it was. So for him, I know there's a good player in him. I wish we could actually hold on to him, but it won't be fair to him as a player because there are opportunities out there. He needs game time, and with the current squad we have now, with the likes of Modric, Madueke, who are new players just coming in, they really need time to blend into the team. So keeping Pulisic around won't help the team in himself. So it's better we let him go. But please don't let him go to a rival team. Let him go maybe to Italy or something. You know, let him go outside England. Yeah, other news. Aubameyang is straightforward. Aubameyang is practically not in the club again because obviously nobody had use for him. Nobody wanted. The only reason they bought Aubameyang was because of Thomas Tuchel. That is why it was so annoying when Thomas Tuchel was sacked. So Aubameyang is a gunner left to me. Yeah. Kovacic is someone I believe the team can actually raise funds from to avoid financial fair play. Yeah, Kovacic is one we can actually raise funds from because left to be Kovacic is not a bad player, but I think he has given everything possible, everything he can give for the team. He has given it, and I don't see him doing anything else. I don't see him doing something special aside what he has already done. So letting him go now will be favorable to the team. You know, get fresh legs in, get new ideas, or give the players in the squad now, give them more time. You know, so I assume we can rake some tangible amount, maybe in the likes of 25 to 30 million for Kovacic. Yes, Ziyech, man, we've really made a lot of mistakes in this Chelsea team. You know, so Ziyech should have left last season. And annoyingly enough, he still gets time. I mean, there are matches we play with our caretaker. Instead of bringing in boys that are going to remain in the team, kept on playing the likes of Ziyech and Pulisic, giving them time. Well, maybe he's trying to market them, or he's just allowing the next manager to see their potential. I really don't know what his plan is. But Ziyech obviously wants out of the team, and they should have let him go last season. They should have let him go during the January transfer, but they didn't. So we have him here stuck in our books. So what we are waiting for now is another bid, and I don't know if right now PSG will still be interested in Ziyech. So it's also a dicey situation. Mendy, how the mighty had fallen. Mendy was our main keeper in our famous Champions League win over Man City during the tenure of Thomas Tuchel. And now it seems like such a long time ago. I think it was 2 seasons ago. Yes, 2 seasons ago. The season before the last. Yes, so I don't know how the mighty had fallen. I think that's why I can just say Mendy now is surplus to requirements in Chelsea, and he also wants to leave because Kepa has somehow risen from the dead. Left to me, I don't think Kepa is a better keeper than Mendy, but you know, a lot of things are happening in that team that we don't know about. So Kepa is staying and Mendy is leaving. Yeah, so those are the major rumors that we heard, but there are other things going on the ground. Like there's been a bid for Loftus-Cheek from Inter Milan. Loftus-Cheek is a versatile player. Loftus-Cheek is a versatile player. He's a player I would like Chelsea to keep on their books because I see him. I don't think he's the finished article just yet. He still has a lot to his game that he needs to work on. He plays. I see him like, a profile of player that I see him like is someone like Yaya Toure. If you remember Yaya Toure well, he plays in the middle too, and at times he plays behind the striker. That physicality, that physical presence, the dribbles, the runs, he has all that in him. He has the physical presence, he has the dribbles, he has the runs. I think what is lacking in Loftus-Cheek at the moment is his decision making. When it comes to that final third, laying that crucial pass, playing that piercing shot, deciding to shoot, deciding to make the pass, he's not definitive. He doesn't know how to make that final decision. So that's what's affecting his game. But I think there's a really great player inside of him. If he can be mentored right, I think he will do great things. So him going to Inter Milan would be a great improvement for him because one, he will get playing time. He will definitely get playing time, and he might find that missing link in his game. He might find that missing link in his game if he gets to Inter Milan, a team where they can, give him time and allow him make his mistakes and make corrections. I think he can find his feet there. But if they are letting him go, if they decide to keep him, that will be really fine by me. But as of now, there are bids coming in for Loftus-Cheek, and looks like he's also interested because he's always been a Cobham boy. He hasn't gone out of Cobham, although he went for loan spells here and there, but he's always been a Cobham boy. He's always loved to want to prove himself in the Chelsea team. But the way things are now, the way players are flying in and out, I think it's the best time for him to leave if the next manager doesn't want to use him. Yes, so any of Zakaria, I don't know. Was he on loan? I don't think we bought Zakaria. He's on loan from Juventus. So Zakaria is definitely leaving. Another name is João Felix. João Felix, well, his own case is quite funny for me because ever since Lampard came, he's been on the bench. I can't say do we say he's injured? I don't think it's as a result of injury. I think it's because there are some things going on in the background that we don't know. Like for instance, I see Felix at most times when he plays, he tends to be a very selfish player at times. And that's because there's a certain level of self-belief that you have that at times it's when you demonstrate it, it shows selfishness at times. You have it a lot in strikers and goal getters. Well, do I see Felix like Felix is not a striker? Oftentimes he's to play behind the striker. So at times it could be frustrating for other players that play alongside him when he doesn't pass, or when he doesn't pass the ball on time, or he doesn't even look up at all. Because several games that I've watched that when they give him the ball, he just tries to play a shot. He doesn't pass. At times, when he first came, he was driving the game, laying down passes. But at the point, everything got up to his head, and he started being selfish and doing things for himself. And I think over time that should have rubbed off on the players, and I think him being on the bench now is as a result of maybe complaints here and there from players and all. But let's see how things goes. I think Felix is a very good player, and he's mentored right, because if you face the facts, he's still a very young player. I know he has the zeal. I know he has ambitions to be great, and that's why he's doing all that. But still a very young player. If he's mentored right, and incorporated into the team well, I think he will do great things for this team. So should we keep Felix? Should we keep João Felix? Should we let him go? Please leave your comments in the comment section. Personally, I feel we should keep him and mentor him right. Yeah, that's the key word, mentor him right. If we are keeping João Felix, there are some players we need to let go. There is one of my comprehensive videos where I talked about the likes of Kane Chukwuemeka, what are those players again? All those young boys, let them go on loan, because there is no way they are going to get enough playing time for them to have improvements in this team. So let them go on loan, let them get playing time elsewhere, and come back. Then you incorporate them into the team maybe 2 or 3 seasons later. But for now, let them go. Don't just keep them on the bench. Yes, there are utility players you can keep on. A player that I feel you should keep on the bench is someone like Loftus-Cheek. I think Loftus-Cheek is a fantastic player. Bringing him off the bench, he can really impact the game and do great things. But if you say Kane Chukwuemeka, yes, he's a good player. There's a good player inside of him, but he isn't the finished article just yet. And if you are not giving him that trust right now, if you're not giving him that playing time now, if you are bringing him off the bench, his mistakes will be more obvious, and that will be too much pressure putting on him. But if you put him out there and you make him that main player, which I doubt Chelsea can do, because Chelsea is way bigger than that, it will be good for him. So are we working for these players, or are we working to build players, or we just want to get results? So these are the 2 questions we need to answer before letting these players, before deciding on which player is staying or not. Another player is Conor Gallagher. Personally, I don't think there is anything special about Conor Gallagher. I mean, I might be wrong. Leave your own comments in there. Leave your own ideas, what you think about Conor Gallagher in the comment section. But me, I feel all these rumors of people bringing in bids for him, just let him go. Just let him go. He's not doing anything fantastic. I know thousands of other players that can do better than Conor Gallagher in the position he's playing. So just let him go. Okay. Mason Mount. Mason Mount is a good player. He's done great things for this team. Well, the contract situation is what is rumored to be the issue with him. I mean, sort it out. Mauricio Pochettino is known to bring out the best of all these young players. Let him work his magic from Mason Mount. Let him be on the books. Yeah, but if he's insisting that he needs to leave, because I don't believe it's just the contract. I believe it has to do with the changes behind the scenes, the changes in the board, the changes in the staff itself, and that might be contributing to a lot that is happening to all these players changing their minds to leave the team and all. So I think they should be able to work out Mason Mount to stay, and that would be really good for Chelsea. Well, for now, there are no big rumors about any other departures from what I've heard. But if there's any other news concerning departures, you should be rest assured that you hear it here first. Okay, so that's my take for today. Now that's my simple analysis for the ins and outs of Chelsea after the season has ended. So once again, congratulations to Manchester City and not Arsenal for winning the league. And I hope that next season Chelsea are coming back strong to win the league. Okay, so if you're new here, do endeavor to subscribe, click on the bell notification so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. You smash that like button, then leave comments in the comment section. Let us know what you feel about the players, the rumors of players outgoing and players coming in. Okay, so till next time, bye.